Our North Block, starting 2017, the union budget may no longer be presented on the last working day of February. Senior Finance Ministry officials have confirmed to CNBC TV 18 that discussions are underway to shift the budget presentation, possibly to the end of January. Sapna Das and Arib Sherwani filed this report.
The coming budget may see a break from tradition. Instead of the budget being presented on the last day of February, it may now be presented on the last working day of January. CNBC TV 18 learns that this change has been mooted by the group of secretaries and the proposal is under examination. Government officials say an earlier budget will give the government a little more time to get the whole finance bill and the appropriation bill passed before the end of the fiscal year. This change will also mean that the practice of a vote on account to fund the expenditure for the first 2 to 3 months of the new fiscal will no longer be necessary. Finance Ministry officials indicate that any decision in this regard will be taken before the next budget in 2017. This will also mean that the Finance Ministry will begin working on the budget starting September, which will result in the timelines for the revised estimates getting squeezed. Of course, the centre will have to coordinate with Parliament and get its approval to move the budget session to January. However, ministry officials have clarified that as things stand, such a change will not entail any changes to the fiscal year. Simultaneously, a committee under Shankaracharya is also examining the feasibility of moving government accounting to a calendar year from a fiscal year. These recommendations will be in by the end of December.
CNBC TV 18 learns that as of now, large sections of the industry are not really in favor of switching from the financial year to a calendar year. Also, any switch to a calendar year may be a long-drawn process. There are indications the system may take around 12 to 18 months to stabilize, as a large number of central and state government acts will have to be amended, and also the state government accounting will have to move in tandem.
Meanwhile, suggestions to advance the budget timeline would ensure quicker flow of funds for public expenditure, including the transfer of funds to states. It will also afford greater predictability in the expenditure releases by the government. For now, the ball is in the Prime Minister's court. In New Delhi with Sapna Das, Arib Sherwani.